the fans do not like Dan the Man. They're doing the exact opposite of what he asked for. As a matter of fact, they're booing the hell out of him.
Well, they're jealous, this one. He's the man, he doesn't have to prove it.
The fans here tonight cheering loudly for Super Taino. The referee holds that LAW World Championship belt up high, the greatest prize in the history of our sport. The bell has sounded, ladies and gentlemen. This one is official. This is our main event here from the Church of the Mediator in the Bronx, New York.
You represent them. So guess what, Mr. Super Taino? You have failed this city.
Dan the Man telling Super Taino he's failed the city. Well, if he beats you here tonight, Dan the Man, then this city will hail him as a savior. Once again, I am the Estante Jace along with Vinny Bada Boom, here to call all the action for Legendary Action Wrestling, along with Picture Disc Media, David M. Velasaka. The whole crew and Legendary Action Wrestling is so happy to be here in the Bronx, New York tonight. The big fight feel here tonight with Dan the Man. Dan the Man does not like being called a chicken. However, the fans don't take kindly to him, and they chant that he sucks.
Oh, come on. They're jealous because they're not real men.
Oh, is that so, Vinny?
Come on.
Well, I don't know about that, Vinny, but the two men lock up, these two big bulls in there, and Super Taino, look how ripped this guy is.
I gotta admit, that's like looking at an 18-wheeler truck in the ring right now.
Absolutely, Vinny. Super Taino looks like he's chiseled out of granite. We've seen him before here in LAW, coming out on the winning end of several other matches. And what's he up to now? He's got the Taino medicine man in his corner, as usual. But he decides to step over the guardrail. What's he up to here? Super Taino. Super Taino coming over to our commentary position. What do you need, Super Taino? Super Taino. Oh, he's looking for some special music here. Special music to put on to give him some special powers, I believe.
Right, he thinks he can do this because he's Super Taino. Super? Is this a super about him?
Well, he can do whatever he likes. I mean, Super Taino here apparently looking... Oh, he's looking for something to get him pumped up. Oh, what's this? Super Taino putting on some music to give him extra powers here tonight.
No. I don't think anyone's ever done this before. This is actually mind-blowing.
Absolutely, Vinny. This is a one-of-a-kind, first-of-its-time occurrence when you have a wrestler come and turn on some special music. Oh, wait a second. Now what is Dan the Man up to? What's he doing?
Save us. Save the microphone.
Dan the Man wants the microphone. What do you want, Dan? What? Dan the Man turning the music off. What is Dan the Man's problem? Well, Dan the Man forcing us to turn the music off. What the hell is this? This is horrible. Dan the Man is awful. What is he? Stick to your day job, Dan. This is the worst song I've ever heard.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to see Dan beat anyone. I always see him beat his ass.
This is awful. And Vinny, you are the worst backup singer I've ever heard. What? Well, thank God we don't have to anymore.
Come on, I want to hear. That was talent right there.
I mean, my ears are bleeding. Finally, these two are ready to lock up once again, I thought, but Dan the Man again strolling around the ring.
He doesn't want to be in the ring with this guy in the mask. Come on. That's a disrespect right there to play music while he's in the ring. Come on.
Well,
Stupid.
Well, Dan the Man, it does not look like he's eager to lock up. But regardless, Super Taino comes right for him, and the two men Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. And a strength advantage apparent for Super Taino.
Well, you know, if it's so super, where's his cape? I don't see it.
Oh, stomping away on the hands of Dan the Man. Not all superheroes wear capes, Vinny.
They do. You just don't see it.
This one wears a mask. Shoulder block sends Dan down. He goes down hard, and a Beal from Super Taino just hip-tossing him over, and Dan the Man can't believe it. He is stunned. And Super Taino, showing the power working on the arm of Dan the Man. Dan the Man was actually telling me earlier that he has ring gear made out of vibranium, pure vibranium. Well, that's not helping him here because he just gets crotched on the top ring rope.
Superman never did that. Superman never hit anyone below the belt. Come on. He's not a superhero.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. And Super Taino just wants to end the title reign of Dan the Man. The reign of terror, I should say, because nobody can stand this guy. And I'll remind the fans that earlier I banned the rest of Team Shazam from ringside after Dan the Man foolishly tried to get out of here without having a match here tonight at Cinco de Mayo.
Hey, you can't blame him. I would like to party right now if I was him. Come on, Cinco de Mayo.
Well, perhaps we'll have a victory party for Super Taino if he can defeat Dan the Man here tonight. Slingshots him in. Dan the Man in a lot of pain in there.
You know why Super Taino's wearing a mask? Because he doesn't want to be identified by the agents, i.e. the illegal immigrants agency. Whatever.
That's awful, Vinny. He goes for the pin right here. Only a 1 count, though. Dan the Man able to get the shoulder up. I know you're a big fan of Trump, Vinny Bada Boom.
Hey, make America great again. Woo!
Do you know Stormy Daniels as well?
I may have had an affair, maybe not, a while back.
Oh, you're awful. I always kind of preferred Brianna Banks myself. Either way, Super Taino met with a boot from Dan the Man. And Dan is a very crafty individual. This man's been around the block. He's a veteran of wrestling for many years. One of the strongest and meanest competitors you'll ever see in there. And he just tosses Super Taino out of the ring.
Dan the Man has earned. He's earned the title, the Man. As you can see in the ring, he earned that championship. Look at him. He's the whole package.
Well, he certainly did earn that championship, but you also got to remember that he earned it by using all 3 other Team Shazam members to cheat when he won the belt that time.
It's not cheating. It's just a little package. Just a little.
Now putting the boots to Super Taino, and you know, Dan the Man, I do give him a lot of credit. He did come out here as a man with no backup, and he's taking it to Super Taino right now, ramming his head into the ring apron. Oh, once again. That's gotta hurt Vinny Bada Boom.
You know what? Well, if he's super, he shouldn't feel any pain, right? Come on.
Well,
You guys don't nerve endings.
I don't think he's indestructible. Only a 1 count there, I believe. Super Taino's got a lot of fight left in him. Now I want to remind the fans we've got another event coming up at the end of this month, La Guerra Quisqueyana. And that's going to be later on this month, but right now at Cinco de Mayo, we need to see who's going to be the champion walking into that event. Is it going to be Dan the Man or is it going to be Super Taino? Japanese-style arm drag there. Super Taino trying to be the man who walks into our next event as the champion, but he'll have to get by Dan the Man first. Snaps the neck over, does Taino.
Hey, look. Maybe Dan the Man got a few drinks. Maybe that's why he's kind of, I don't know. Give him a break.
Big leg drop there, goes for the cover, 2 and only 2. Dan the Man barely able to get the shoulder up. And Super Taino just stalking his prey. Once again, Irish whip in, and a hard chop. Dan the Man goes down. I think that chop may have caught him in the throat right there. And
I knocked out his Adam's apple.
maybe so. Maybe he'll be speaking a couple octaves higher from now on, or singing a couple octaves higher after that terrible song we heard earlier.
Hey, that was Grammy-worthy performance right there.
Yeah, now I know why the Grammys are known to not be worth much by a lot of critics.
Hey, they're just jealous, that's right. Jealous nobody.
Well, Dan the Man, I think he should stick to wrestling. He is a great wrestler, terrible singer, but he's in control right now. And Super Taino trying to get back in it. Once again, oh, his head, Dan the Man targeting his head. Once again, ramming it into that hard ring apron. And for those who don't know, that ring apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Well, come on, when you're wearing a mask, that's like going to sleep at night under your cushion cotton pillow.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What kind of chant is he trying to get going here?
It's the even number, it's even counting.
Oh, and now he's dancing like a fool. What is wrong with Dan the Man?
Cinco de Mayo, give him a break, he's happy.
Yeah, that's true. It is Cinco de Mayo. I hope we have a celebration tonight without him. And we will. Uh-oh, what's he going for here? Oh, Uranagi suplex. Only 2.
No!
Frankie able to kick out. Call it the rock bottom, call it the bookend, or call it the Uranagi, whatever you call it. That's a devastating move, and Super Taino able to kick out.
No! How could he? Oh,
The
God!
Shazam! The Shazam cutter. And I think that could be it.
1, 2, 3, boom! Come on!
2, and that. Oh!
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Super Taino able to get the shoulder up. Vinny Bada Boom is going insane in here.
What? How do you survive that? No!
I don't think anybody's ever kicked out of that Shazam cutter.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
And Dan the Man is beside himself.
You can blink, you can breathe, you can cry. It doesn't matter because we're all gonna feel it anyway.
And Dan the Man with a chair. The Medicine Man breaks it up. The Medicine Man does not allow Dan the Man to use that foreign object. Kicks it into the referee. Uh-oh, Dan the Man stalking down that Medicine Man. He is not a fighter. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Good. You look like you're in the movie with Kevin Costner dancing with the wolves. Go home.
That
Go
is
back to
awful.
Hug.
Another Shazam. No! Super Taino with the Samoan drop. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. New champion! Super Taino!
Here is your winner and new Legendary Action Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Super Taino.
Super Taino gets the win! The new LAW World Champion!
He cheated. Come on. He had the help from that Native American guy. What?
It's gonna be a celebration here at Cinco de Mayo. Dan the Man's reign of terror is finally over, and Super Taino is the new world champion here at Legendary Action Wrestling.
Oh, no, this is goodbye. I can't handle this. I'm sorry.
Well, Vinny Bada Boom, I know you're not happy about this, but what a great night this is here from the Church of the Mediator here in the Bronx, New York. Super Taino and the Medicine Man celebrating. This is going to be a great Cinco de Mayo for us all.